Beautiful humans. Today, I want to talk to you about a client who was at 1.5 million a month, and he was that way before he came to me, and he came to me to help him burn his business to the ground and start something new. And today I want to share one of the biggest lessons I think we could all learn. If you're making money online, any level, if you're at 6 figures, you're at 7 figures, you're at 8, this is going to be helpful for you to get clear on designing the business that's going to work best for you. I'm coming at you from WeWork in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. I'm 18 floors up, and check this out. I had to book a room for the inner circle call I just had, and all the small rooms were taken. So I'm in this huge boardroom, which is hilarious. And I want to walk you through something that I think will be helpful for you. I built my business up like most people, starting out from nothing, making no money, all of that. And I tried a lot of things. So when I first started in 2018, I was selling services and I was doing coaching, and it was kind of this hybrid of doing everything for everyone. And over time, that became more successful. I kind of killed that version of the agency. I rebuilt it. We took it from 0 to 100K a month in 9 months. We were selling done-for-you services for coaches and consultants. We were kind of running ads, building email campaigns, building funnels to help coaches get more sales calls with webinars. And in 2020, I believe May, that was doing 120K a month, and that business got hacked. And I'll be really brief. Someone from Vietnam, because I know that, his name was Dong Ta. He hacked a team member's Facebook profile that was connected to all of the ad accounts. And what happened was, between him, he ran fake Calvin Klein undie ads under client ad accounts. We lost clients, of course. We had to reimburse client ad spend. It was a nightmare. It cost me about 100K in that month, 100K cash. And it was one of those moments of going, do I actually want to be doing this, right? Do I want to have this business model? And agency models there's a lot of good things to be said about them, especially when you're starting out, you're under 10, 20, 30K a month. As you scale, they become problematic, and you have teams and complexity and low profit margins. So it's one of those moments of going, am I doing the thing that works best for me? So I stepped into coaching, and I was sure that just simply having a coaching offer was going to be infinitely better than agency. And so I built a coaching offer. And that became successful. And over, I think it was 16 or 17 months, we scaled that up to hitting a $347,000 cash month. So from the outside, more money, better, amazing. And yet I had a team of 13. I was constantly stressed. The peak moment where I realized something wasn't right was I was on a date, where I'd started my calls at like 5:30 in the morning because I was in New Zealand, the time zones were rough. And I was on so many Zoom calls that day that I peed in a bottle during one of the Zoom calls because I was literally back to back to back. It was hilariously stupid. And it was around that time that I realized, I was like, okay, so I'm making more money, but I'm doing it in a way that doesn't suit me. This is not the life that I want. I'm married, I've got 2 kids. This isn't it. But again, on the surface, like, I'd been featured in Sam Oven's VSL. I had worked with Alex Hormozy closely. I had the the ClickFunnels 2 Comma Club Awards, got 2 of those that year, got another award from someone else. So from the outside, everyone's like, this is amazing. And we were kind of these, the hot offer on the block. There was a point where I think we were enrolling a client a day for 60 days at $10,000 a pop. It was insane. And so in one hand, I had like the more money thing, this is incredible. I bought the Tesla, I was living this cool life, but something wasn't right. And it took me a really long time to figure out what. And so I went through this holding pattern in 2022 where I just turned off marketing and sales, and I was trying to figure out myself, and I was on this like eat, pray, love journey. But it wasn't until the start of 2023 that I realized that I just had the wrong model for me, that my personality, my skill set, what I wanted to do in the season did not match the business I had. So I went from a team of 13 down to a team of 4, and from a team of 4 down to a team of 1, just me and a VA. And I rebuilt my business, and over the last year and a bit, it's been amazing. It's been incredible. It brings me to this client that came to me at 1.5 million a month. He was at 1.5 million a month, making more money than you and I would know what to do with, and yet he wasn't able to spend time with his girlfriend. He wasn't able to spend time with his 6-year-old daughter. He was feeling miserable. feelings that I know all too well from scaling a business that is the kind of hot business and people want to work with you and you're getting the awards and the accolades. And he came to me to not just help burn that business to the ground, but start something fresh. And he's in the process of actually selling that business and kind of changing it up. But he's stepping away from that model because he realized it doesn't work for him. And this video is not going to be long and complicated. It just really comes down to this one simple thing. So I want you to listen to exactly what I'm saying right now, because no matter your level, this is a lesson you have to learn. Everything works. Cold email works. Cold DMs work. TikTok works. LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest. It all works. Low ticket works. High ticket works. Sales calls, sales team work, right? Selling in the DMs, right? Pursuing prospects, being desperate, manipulating people, that works. Having guarantees, that works. Having content that does the selling for you, that works. Everything works, right? And really getting to that point of realizing that there is no best way, there is no one way. Evolving to that level of, I'm just trying to find a post here because I was gonna reference that. Everything works is really an important point to get to, because so many of us are looking for the best way as if there's only one. And so we fall into someone's funnel when they're telling us, dude, why are you doing low ticket? That's stupid. Charge high ticket. And we go, oh, I found it. And then people are like, dude, why are you doing the sales calls yourself? Have a sales team do them for you. And you're like, oh, I found it. And the reality is that everything can work. Like, I have made sales teams work. I've made low ticket work. I've made high ticket work. I've made guarantees work. I've made no guarantees work. I've found a lot of ways to make things work. But the really important question that you have to ask yourself, no matter your level, but this is especially important if you are successful and are scaling, is you have to ask yourself these questions. What path will help me create the business and money I want? What will help me create the lifestyle I want? What will give me the freedom that I want? What will allow me to embody my values, embody my passions, embody my convictions, and create the identity that I want? The question isn't what works. The question is what will work for you. And we have to let go of this idea that simply scaling month after month and doing nothing short of drinking the blood of your enemies is the answer to happiness, fulfillment, and creating the life and business that you want, because it is not. I'm privileged to work with people across the spectrum, people who are starting out, people who are at 8 figures. I recently worked with someone who sold their company for $255 million. And so I've worked with a broad spectrum of people, and I can tell you that the most important entrepreneurial advice that I could ever give anyone, yes, learn the fundamentals, yes, learn how to sell something to a stranger and make $1, but it is finding the thing that works best for you, in the season you're in. And when I think back to the lessons that I've neglected to learn and I have felt like I've put them off, it's the ones in which I could viscerally feel that I was unhappy, that I was misaligned, that I was doing the wrong stuff, and ignoring those and going, well, the numbers are saying it's good and people are giving me virtual high fives, so therefore I must be doing something good. Your inner guidance system, whether you call it God, life, the universe, it's constantly guiding you towards the best version of yourself. And there is a common entrepreneurial narrative that you should ignore the way that you feel, that who cares what you feel, just outwork it. And when you do that, you might get rich and you might also get miserable. And if you're simply looking for the path to make the most amount of money, ignore what I'm saying. Just do what makes the money go up in the account. Ignore what I'm saying. If you are looking for a way to make a lot of money, in a way that your life gets better as business gets bigger, in a way that you're able to be a present husband, wife, dad, mother, friend, if you're able to do it in such a way that your health gets better, that you become a better version of yourself, you have to ignore most of the entrepreneurial advice that's just designed to make you make more money no matter the cost. It's very important that you understand many things work, but very few things will work for you in the season you're in. And so my challenge to you today is to consider the areas of your model that you are adopting right now and really ask yourself, is this going to move me towards the goal? Not just of more money, because everything works. but of the goal of becoming the person that you feel like you were created to become. And I know this is a very like esoteric, like eat, pray, love video. That's just the kind of dude I am, because this is the journey I've been on. You know, I've made a lot of money doing stuff I hate, and I've made a lot of money doing stuff I love, and I pick doing stuff I love every day of the week. And that's the beautiful thing, is when you find what works for you, you will have more energy. It will feel easier. It will feel lighter. You don't always have to sacrifice money for passion, money for meaning. Sometimes you do. But in the way that I have found it, you don't have to. You can absolutely find the version that works for you and still make incredible money, still change the world, still impact people's lives, still have a lot of fun doing it. You just have to test and iterate, be a scientist, understand many paths can lead to quote unquote success. Your job is to find the right path for you. So hoping this video has been food for thought for you today. Food for thought for you today. What a freaking tongue twister. I'm sending you love from Malaysia, WeWork, Kuala Lumpur, and I'll catch you soon.